Welcome to beautiful Tenerife. Today I will show you a mind-blowing setting on the Mini 4 Pro. You will learn how to achieve all these epic and professional drone movements that you have ever wanted. All of that by pressing a single button. In the end, I also got another tip which will save your ass in a sweaty situation. So have fun, pay attention, because you definitely want to hear that. Let's go!
The setting we are talking about is called cruise control. You set up a shot, you set your wanted speed and direction, for example a slow orbit, and by pressing a button, in my case C2, it automatically follows the exact path I'm currently flying and locks it in. To bind this setting, simply go to the button customization tab and set it onto a custom button that you prefer.
So after I press C2, I can leave my hands off the controller and the drone will do its thing automatically. The coolest thing about this is, if I now want to add an additional movement, like a rise up or down or a tilt up or down,
I just have to focus myself on exactly that one single additional movement, instead of paying attention to all the other knobs as if I would do the same movement manually.
Especially for new drone pilots or someone who isn't that experienced by holding 3 to 4 different camera movements at the same time, this is a real game changer.
You can always manipulate your existing movements by either enhancing or decreasing them if necessary. So if your orbit is too slow or too fast, you can simply encounter that by adjusting the sticks. Another way where this move comes in very handy is when you want to follow yourself or reveal something without having the controller in your hands.
Keep in mind that all of this won't work with a gimbal tilt wheel. This is something you always have to do by yourself. But yeah, you're a drone pilot. Of course you have to do something, right? My second tip has to do with forced landing. Maybe you faced this situation before, but when that happens, you have to be prepared. Otherwise, it is possible that you lose your drone.
As you know, at about 20 to 25%, your drone will start its return to home function. And yeah, I know, we often want to maximize our time in the air to get all the shots we need, so we often just cancel this message. But when a battery reaches about 10 to 13%, the drone will start its forced landing mode, which is impossible to turn off or to work around.
Keep in mind that everything the drone does from this point on happens in a very slow manner. If you hear the sound, try to avoid too much distance between you and your drone. Try to get it back as soon as possible, because now, as you see, you have the forced landing.
Landing.
Okay?
Critically low battery warning.
You can still control your drone completely, but you should keep in mind that you constantly have to encounter the downward movement by pushing your left stick up.
As you see, the drone always tries to get on the ground because it's in forced landing mode. You always have to constantly push the left stick up, otherwise it will just land where it's at. So, now we have 3%, that's the maximum of time where I should land it. So, let's do it.
If you want to learn more about smooth and cinematic movements or a more detailed insight about all the settings I use on the Mini 4 Pro, check out this video.